What is going on, everybody? It is Steele from Fort Lauderdale Collection, and today we have something very exciting to show you guys. I'm sure you guys saw by the thumbnail. We have a $400,000 build on our Land Rover Defender 90 right behind me, and I'm sure you guys are very curious to know who in their right mind would spend that much money on one, and I'm going to tell you right now. So at the rear of the Defender, you're going to see we have two separate plaques right here, and this one is telling you which number Defender that you have, because on all of Defender 90s, they tell you which chassis number that you have. But above that, we have something that says Swingman, and then a Swingman logo right there. And for anybody that does not know who that is Ken Griffey Jr. He is the one that had this thing built, as well as the logo down there right underneath the spare wheel, and he put 2,000 miles on it. He sold it for a substantial loss. But I gotta tell you, the guy's got taste, because this car's got a lot of cool details. So we got an LS3 now, making this thing basically lose all of its English credibility, and believe it or not, this was actually not a very cheap process to do. I have one out of the 4 pages of receipts that this car has, and the motor alone was $18,500, $1,500 for the crankshaft, and $55,000 to install and make this thing run. And we are just touching the tip of the iceberg, but why don't we start this thing up? And you may wonder where that exhaust note comes out of. That would be out of the 2 tailpipes that are part of the Con exhaust system for $8,000. And the very cool thing is the rest of the entire body and even the interior is all also designed by Con. You spend quite a lot of money doing that. And for anybody that does not know what Con is, it's a very famous company specifically that works on Land Rover Defenders and some other brands, but they're most notable on the Defender 90s and 110s. Obviously, in this case, they do a very, very good job. And the body kit alone was just about $8,500, but the gentleman spent $55,000 having them install it and paint it in this absolutely beautiful matte metallic shade. Looks very, very similar to some Ferrari colors that I've seen. It looks absolutely stunning here in the beautiful Sunshine State with the sun kind of glaring on it. But some of the cool differences they have on the Con Y body kit compared to the normal one, I'm going to be able to show you right now. So since we have these two cars side by side, why don't we go over this one real quickly, which is our 1997 example. This is definitely the nicest one you guys are going to find. This is an unrestored US spec 3,800 mile car, guys. And I think about 250 of them for the US were built in Beluga Black, such as obviously this one right here. But take a look at this interior, people. I don't think anyone ever sat in that back seat back there. We have all the keys, we have the books, we have the original window sticker that came with the car stating it was $32,000 when it was brand new. It's gone up quite a lot since then, I will tell you that. But taking a look at the interior here, it's a lot different when you see it in that one over there, because that is basically the polar opposite to what this is. And one of my favorite details they changed on that one, it's got to be the door handle. It's a weird little detail, but back here, this is where the door handle is, but on the new one, they actually changed it so it's up here, a little bit easier to get in and out of the car. But taking a look down at it, you're going to see it is as straight as an arrow. This car is absolutely immaculate. And one owner from new, it spent its entire life in the Hamptons, of course, of all places. And the roof that's on it right there has never been on the car until we bought it. Because when we shipped it down here, we did not want anything to happen to the interior. It was just so pristine. That is why this looks absolutely brand new. Not a single tear in it. I mean, that is some really, really pristine stuff. But obviously, this is the star of the video today. You can just see these two beauties side by side, and some major differences have been made to this one right here. Probably my favorite has to be the hood. I just love how much this pops up right here, especially with the matte paint. It's a lot more visible, where this looks a little bit more recessed. I'm not going to lie to you, but of course, the Defender logo right there on the front end, just showcasing that beautiful design right there. Super, super minor, but looks really, really good. As well as these new headlights. These are the LEDs. I think they're about $2,000, as well as this beautiful Con headlight casing. Obviously, new style grille down there, new style bumper, pretty similar, just has these beautiful lights down here, as well as every single light exterior wise you're going to see in this car is clear. They do not want any of the orange or any of the red lights on it. By far, one of my favorite details is at the rear, which I will show you later. But obviously the wide body kit is definitely the coolest attribute to this. And when we first got the car, I thought all these bolts right here were actually bolted onto the car, but take a closer look, this is all molded together. That is why the guy spent $55,000 doing this job of installing it, because look at how amazing the job actually came out. A very cool minor detail is that this is now an air vent, where this is like an air exit. Just little details, of course, the light bars at the top, those lights up there, and this is actually a little bit different of a roll bar. Looks pretty similar to that. It was just made by a different company. And bigger mirrors. That is a very, very crucial thing. We got some bigger mirrors right here, but at the rear, people, you're going to see we have the spare tire, because we got 36-inch tires and these beautiful grid wheels down there. But I love the clear tail lights, guys. That is something every car company should do. I absolutely love how that looks. You can see from the back end, people, this is something pretty serious. And taking a little look at the wheels, you're going to see they have that beautiful design to them. And we got the Fox suspension, which the original one, people, does not exactly have. But overall, exterior-wise, this is just so much wider. You could just see how big of a difference it is. But of course, interior-wise, there's a lot more differences, which I want to show you right now. So once we're inside, you're going to see we have these beautiful style racing seats. This is all done by Con. And actually, the rear seats are the same thing with the same style seats. And what do we have? We have the beautiful leather with a kind of cashmere finish to it, as well as the cross-stitching headliner, the doors, and actually the back door, all with that same kind of style finish. And absolutely everything is beautifully stitched together. I'm sure I'll throw up some B-roll of that. But any kind of detail you can imagine, it was completed in this car. We have an amazing dashboard here, which I bet a lot of you guys never expect to see in a car in the US, because we have a Puma dashboard. We actually have all of the receipts right here. It was about $32,000 to buy and install this dashboard right here. It's mainly something you really see in European cars, and I guess he really wanted it because he put it in this car. So if any of you guys are curious to know how do you get into the back seat, because obviously this is a two-door car, that's where this comes into play, because you got to open up this door to get in. You may see we got these two boxes behind the seats, and you may wonder, what exactly is that? That is not storage, people. That is the subwoofers that this car has, because the guy spent $30,000 putting a JL audio system in this car. So just bear with me and imagine absolutely extreme bass, because I probably get copyrighted if I played a song, but very, very crazy stuff. And take a look at the door right here. I know it's something really minor, but even the door handle right here, all of this is wrapped in leather and stitched with this beautiful woven finish. I mean, it is absolutely amazing the attention to detail that they used in this car. Probably why the guy spent $400,000 building it. So thank you guys all for watching today's video. If you guys want to see some of the other content we make, like on Instagram, make sure you guys follow us FLC_1 or FLC_Steel, which is my personal page. We're for a lot of their collection. We've been here for quite a long time. Make sure you guys check out our website, FLCcars.com. Make sure you guys hit the South store, and I will see you guys in the next one.